Happy Friday Eve, everybody. It's your girl, Seawit, and I teased earlier that I was on an adventure, a field trip, and I am right here in Knox, Indiana at 10, do we say 10-56 or do we just say 1056?
Just 1056, it's a police code.
Okay, I'm learning something already. It's 1056 Brewing in Knox, Indiana, and I am joined by entrepreneur, one half of the phenomenal team, Erica Hemphill, and this is once again one of our special features in partnership with the Legacy Foundation in Northwest Indiana Bizhub. Every couple of months or so, Donna Catalano and I hop on the road. She finds an amazing business, and then I get the blessed opportunity to come interview the entrepreneur and then share with all of you an opportunity for you to come check out a fantastic place. So as I said, I'm here with Erica. Erica, could you please tell us the history, the 10-year history, if you will, so far of 1056 Brewing and how you came up with the name since it's a police code?
Well, 10 years ago, we were looking at my husband's opportunity to retire. He had been with the state police for 30 years, and he would retire at about 54, which is too young to be retiring.
Is it?
Forever.
Because I'm thinking about it. Is that too young?
Well, in
It's
our
relative.
situation, it was too young.
Okay.
And I was in a position where I didn't want to work for other people anymore. I was a freelance photographer at the time, and we were home brewing, so I thought, well, I'll start two businesses, and hopefully one of them will take off.
Nice.
And we can run with that. So I started a newborn photography company. We contract with hospitals and do all their newborn sessions. And I started 1056 Brewing, and because the universe generally gives me everything I want, they have both been successful. So here we are.
I'm glad to sit next to you if the universe is giving you everything you want. So home brewing, that's a thing, huh? How did you get started with that? You just said, I want to make a little beer and...
We liked craft beer a lot, and a lot of our adventures on our days off seemed to revolve around it. So we bought a home brew kit, brewed a brown ale, threw it in a fermenter in the kids' closet.
And voila.
Got on the motorcycle and went to Houston. Took off for a couple weeks, came home, wrecked that beer, bottled it, and opened it one day, and we just sat and laughed all night because the beer was great.
Oh, Erica, you guys are my kind of adventure folks. So I did get a chance to briefly lay eyes on your husband, but he had to run out for an errand, and hopefully if he happens to come back, he can pop his head in the video. But tell everybody where you're located. Do you have roots in Knox? Did you choose Knox, or how did we get to Knox?
All of that. I grew up here in Knox. My husband grew up in North Judson, which is about 15 miles southwest of here. And we both love Stark County. When Mike was a trooper, Stark County was a part of his territory for so many years. And even though as we shifted from home brewing into commercial brewing, people see that happening, and we had a lot of communities approach us and ask us to put our brewery in their community. Because we had been we had home brewed for a year. We took a year to get licensed, and then our first 4 years we just brewed and distributed straight to restaurants and brewfests. And as people saw that we were getting ready to open this, they wanted us in their town.
Of course they do, and I'm probably sure they still do, but...
But Stark County is our home, and we love this county, and we wanted to add one more amazing thing, because we do have a tremendous amount of things in Stark County that are positive.
Well, I will tell you, when I first walked in, it was like a big welcome, a hug, warm environment. And there's much more than brew here, so I want to talk about, there's catering in your title. Indeed. And restaurant, and staff are starting to come in. You open at 4. My guess is something delicious is on the menu. So talk more about the other aspects in addition to the brewing.
Yeah, a lot going on here. We started out with just frozen pizzas, maybe little charcuterie boards, things that were easy to put together and get out. But my love of food and COVID really helped catapult what we wanted to do in our kitchen. When COVID happened, I felt like the only way to survive that was to shift and figure out how do we bring value to the community that can also help us survive this. And so I started a Feed the Heroes program where people could call in and they could sponsor meals, and then I would pull those meals together and deliver meals to all the essential workers, the postal workers, the healthcare workers, police, fire. Anybody who had to go to work, we were feeding them.
Feed the Heroes.
And it was beautiful because it really helped us sustain, and it helped the community have an outlet to their need to help other people when they didn't know how to do that otherwise.
Yes, because there are many businesses, as you know, who weren't successful in the pivot, didn't quite know what to do, or they tried it and it was not successful. So congratulations to you on that. So now that you've expanded, what are some of the other specialties on the menu? Like, what are some of your faves?
Well, pizza is our mainstay, and it's my family's dough recipe, so it's very personal to us. It's a very unique pizza. Caden's in there making our batch of dough for
okay,
today.
Good. Sounds like I need to stick around.
You
Hey,
do.
Caden, I'm staying.
You
Okay.
do. So fresh made dough every day. We pile it on with fresh toppings. We cover it in so much cheese that you don't even see the crust. You have to have a fork because it's just a cheese pile. And we've won best pizza in the county. We win best bar in the county year after year. People just seem to appreciate what we do here. So we've got the pizza, we've got appetizers, salads, burgers, and then I do specials like soup flights. We do a prime rib night once a month.
Soup flight. So what kind of flavors? We're getting in the fall, so I know you got some hearty type flavors.
Absolutely. You know, always the potato soup in the fall is good. The beef vegetable, broccoli is my favorite. We'll probably get into a butternut squash.
Oh my goodness.
All those good things.
I see you licking your lips, Donna. If you're just tuning in, where have you been? I'm in Knox, Indiana, with my new friend and fellow entrepreneur, Erica Hemphill, at 1056 Brewery. And so what does the 1056 code mean? Is it retirement, last call? What is it?
In Indiana, it's the state police code for a drunk pedestrian.
Oh. I don't think we discussed that before. I'm thinking that was like the retirement code, the final code. Okay, a drunk pedestrian. That means you're just walking, nobody's driving.
Right.
So you can just kind of wobble on in here to 1056 Brewing. What is the full address so that people who are watching? I have a lot of friends who are foodies and will make the trip. So what's the full address?
Well, you foodies come to me. It's 2120 South US Highway 35 in Knox. You can put us right into your maps and it shows up as a business. If you're ever confused, just look for Hicks Gas. We're right next to it.
All right. I got here in an hour. I'm right in Northwest Indiana. It was a nice, beautiful drive. And so if you're so inclined, what are the hours and days you're open?
Wednesday and Thursday, 4 to 8. Friday and Saturday, 12 to 10. And Sunday, 12 to 4.
All right. And so I, try to do my research, being the pseudo journalist that I am, and I see that you have something coming up. You have some live entertainment, something coming up for the holidays.
Yeah, we absolutely do. We do live music every Saturday night, so that's always a mainstay. We do bingo twice a month too on Fridays. But our big music announcement for this month is Lomax Station will be here on Wednesday night before Thanksgiving from 6 to 9.
Nice. Bingo is my thing.
Yes, girl, you want to get out here for
and
that.
Bingo talk to me, Erica. So I have to know this, us married girls, entrepreneurs, what is it like working alongside your husband? How do you all maneuver that between a relationship and business?
People ask us that a lot, and in all honesty, we think so much alike that it just works.
Okay.
We spend a lot of time sitting at home thinking and fantasizing about how we want to evolve this business, and we have no problem working together here.
Okay.
But even though we both started brewing together in the beginning, as we've evolved and put that full kitchen in during COVID, I've shifted into the kitchen, and I manage our kitchen staff and all of our staff scheduling, payroll, truck ordering, all that stuff. I brew once a year to say I'm still a brewer, but Mike does 99% of the brewing.
Okay.
And so we know our lanes, and we know where they should cross, and we just stick to what works.
I love it. So you want to shout out your team? I know you mentioned one who came in, but
Absolutely.
I'm sure you're not doing this alone. Give them some shouts.
Yeah, thank you. We've got 11 employees. Caden is in the kitchen prepping our pizza dough right now, and he happens to be our employee spotlight this month.
I thought it was Benson the dog.
Well, he's the employee of the month, sleeping on the job at the moment every month. But we do try to do employee spotlights. We have just the most amazing staff. They're all young. I plucked a bunch of them out of the culinary class at the high school.
Nice.
So they already loved food, but we just have such fun in that kitchen. The ups and downs of the busy times and the slow times, and the chance to really just enjoy each other back there is always fun. So we've got 5 that work for us every week, a couple that fill in the kitchen that have gone to college, but they still need some gas money. So we pop in on the weekends, when they need some hours. And then we have 5 bartenders as well.
Okay. Well, I am loving this. I can't wait to taste the pizza. So I'm going to hang out, maybe do some work, multitask, and just wait for it to come fresh out of the oven. So you said family recipe. Any other family secrets or things that you put on the business as a signature from family?
I'd say the pizza is the biggest part of that. But in all honesty, I have a lot of local family, and when we have big events, like every Wednesday we have a give back night where we give 20% of our sales to whatever cause. Last night we had a friend in town who has breast cancer, and so we came together and did a give back night for her with raffles and bake sales and all that stuff. But when we have those, my family shows up. My aunts and uncles are in here building pizza boxes, shredding meats for us. I mean, they will pop in. They know what needs to be done too. They've done it so many times on our big events. They come in, they see what's not being done, and they just go do it.
Oh my God, I love it here. Yes, Erica, this is so wonderful. And so this place was recommended to us by our team member over at Northwest Indiana Bizhub, Donna Catalano, and she talked about the breakfast being great. And now I'm gonna weigh in on the pizza shortly. I can't wait. But in your mind, what's next? I mean, you said other people want you in the community, and I love to plant seeds of motivation. What do you think? Especially, has your husband returned? Did he just walk in? Did I see him?
Yeah,
see?
he's helping Caden.
So what do you think is next for 1056?
We continue to grow our catering.
Okay.
We're off-site catering a lot. We just bought that van that you see out there in the parking
It's
lot.
nice,
That's our
too.
new catering van. It's got taps on the side. We pour beer through the tap of it, or through the side of the van when we're at events with beer.
How far out do you go? You don't come to Northwest Indiana?
Absolutely.
Oh, see, there's a connect. I see a connection.
I cater within 2 hours of here. So.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I asked that. So how can people find you online, your website, so that they can start following you and better still start placing catering orders?
Yes, girl. So 1056brew.com is our website. They can find us at 10-56 Brewing on Facebook. We're on Instagram as well. So.
Okay, and we are live on all these different channels. I'm going to make sure I share this video everywhere, but I want to circle back once again and talk about the amenities of the Northwest Indiana Biz Hub. It is an offshoot program under the Legacy Foundation where they specialize in providing resources and information to small businesses like yours and mine, networking, and an opportunity to appear on camera with moi to talk more about your business, because after all, we are in this together. And I've heard in your messaging over and over about family and community, and that's what it takes for us to thrive as small businesses. As we get ready to get out of here, Erica, are there any last words you want to share with fellow business owners who may be watching, and particularly restaurateurs, because that is one of the sectors of business that's most daunting and challenging to keep going?
Absolutely. I think for people in our business, especially in the food industry where it is up and down, you have to follow your passion. You have to figure out what matters most to you, what got you into this, and let that drive you. You can't look at what other people are doing and try to compete with them, because there's room for all of us to succeed. So let them succeed at what's good to them, and do your own thing, and stay passionate, stay inspired, and get up every day knowing that you just want to accomplish one more thing to get you a little higher on the totem pole in your own business.
Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching another business spotlight courtesy of the Northwest Indiana Biz Hub, the Legacy Foundation. I'm Chelsea Whittington from CWIT Public Relations. Always grateful for this opportunity. Can't wait to taste the pizza. I'm going to take some pictures and take a tour. And be sure to share this video. God bless your business.
You as
and
well.
I wish you an amazing, money-filled, prosperous holiday season.
you.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Well, don't you just make it easy.